Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see the red live box above me, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. When y'all pop on, say hey. I know this is a little bit different than what you normally see me in when I'm in my craft room, but I told y'all yesterday that I would give y'all a little bit of a behind the scenes look of what has been going on here. I've told you we've been on a journey to kind of get things a little bit organized and organized and just kind of, well, just organized, I guess. You know, like I've been telling you that I feel like, you know, I run my business out of my home and I feel like the walls are caving in. I'll explain more in a little bit. Plus, I wanted to go over stuff from the live sale too. So when y'all pop on, say hey. If you haven't had a chance to shop the live sale, right down there in the pinned comment, there is the link for you. If you just click on that pinned comment and open up the message, or open up the pinned comment, you should be able to click on it and go shop. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to get this shared into our broadcast channel. So let me get that shared. I realized I just removed the hi Anita, hi Sonia. I just removed the link to the broadcast channel. Hi Mandy. So yeah, if y'all are just popping in, say hey. I'm so glad that y'all are here. I gotta be careful what I show y'all because there's mystery box items sitting out. And so those are gonna be getting packed up tomorrow and Friday. So when y'all pop on, say hey. I'm gonna get, oh, that did not get shared. Hold on. I messed it up, I think. No, I'm live. Hi, Dolores. Hi, guys. Hi, Robbie. Hello, everybody. So when y'all are as y'all are popping in, say hello. We're just going to hang out just for a little bit. I'm going to kind of explain what's been going on. So the last couple weeks, as I've been telling y'all, we have been, hi, Julie, we have been trying to get things a little bit more organized and cleaned up. And, you know, just making things run a little bit better systems than what I had, because I'm now accepting help. I cannot do this. No, I can't do this any longer just on my own. And so luckily I have Thomas who's willing to help me. And then my best friend's wife, she's willing to come over and help me too. So I feel very blessed with that. So Shelly came over today. She was a shrink wrapping machine. She shrink wrapped a lot of the Halloween mystery boxes today. Because I stayed up till 2 a.m. cutting last night, y'all. That's the second night in a row that I've done that. And I'm probably going to have a third night tonight, but that's okay. I'm doing everything I can to get everything caught back up and your mystery boxes out. Hi, Susan. Hi, guys. So as you're coming in, say hey. I will give y'all a little tour of what kind of has changed. Things look a little bit different than the last time I did one of these behind the scenes. If you caught the last behind the scenes, this room was a giant disaster, and it's looking a lot better, okay? So, let me know in the comments if you have shopped the live sale. Lots of you have shopped the live sale. If you shopped up until last night, I have sent out all invoices for the live sale, so please make sure you check your messenger, not your messenger, your email, and make sure that if you don't see it, you check your spam folder because all invoices have been sent. Now, if you placed an order today, I haven't sent out invoices yet, so I will do that after my live tonight. But you have until Friday to shop, and then all invoices need to be paid by Saturday evening. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Donna. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Terry. So I kind of wanted to go over some of my favorite things from the live sale. So let me know in the comments if you caught the live sale, if you shopped the live sale, what was your favorite item that you grabbed? Was it the Skelly set? Was it the Grinchmas vibes round? Was it one of the boho arch inserts? Or one of the mug huggers? Perfect, Janice. So if you need to go back and shop the live sale, right down in the pinned comment, you can click on that link and it'll take you directly to the live. But what was y'all's favorite thing? I'm going to show y'all my favorite thing. Miss Anita did shop. I'm going to show y'all my favorite thing. And then I'll tell y'all what was most popular. Okay, so my favorite thing is, I'm going to have to just hold these up without the stands, the Skelly set. This is the skeleton set. This one was by far my favorite from the live sale. So this one was towards the end. This one was number 25 and the set was 15. I love this one. It does come, each one does come with a stand. Obviously, me holding it, I'm not going to have the stands up, but they do stand. I love these. I thought these were so fun. The Merry and Bright. Ooh, I forgot about the magnets. I don't think I grabbed the magnets. Oh my gosh, I loved those. The bear. Oh, Robbie, that will make Thomas's day. He was all down on himself about the bear. Well, let's see. Ooh, this one was a popular one. And if y'all are just popping on, say hey. I'm going to give y'all a little tour of what's been going on around here in just a second. But this one was the mitten, the tea light ornament mitten. So it comes with the little tea light. So you'll get the cutout, right? You won't get the wire. And then you'll also get the tea light to go with it. And this one I loved. We sold quite a few of these as well. So you actually get the cutout and the tea light with it. Hi, Patricia. The magnets were I loved them. I might have to go grab them because I don't think I put them in my bucket. Hi, Annette. I'm still live. Then we had the spooky decor set. Let's see. Ooh, speaking of the Skellies, I loved this one. So we had a new basket base, which kind of came in a set. I'll show y'all. So we had like a little Halloween cauldron, and this one came with the potion bubbles. So you got that one, but this can be interchanged for any of the other inserts that you have. So if you already bought Halloween themed inserts from me, I have the skeleton insert. I loved this one. Look how cute that is, y'all. Hi, Melissa. We had that one. Okay. Then we had this cow, the fall cow. I liked that one. So if you didn't like the cauldron, but you wanted some fall stuff, that one's perfect. And it does come with a tag. And it says, I know it's backwards. Hey, fall, that's what it says. Then this is the bear. This is the bear that Miss Robbie was talking about. This one Thomas painted. It's his little fall bear. Hi, Elizabeth. That's his little fall bear. You and me both, Miss Janice. You and me both. I need one too. Let's see. Oh, ooh, should I share? Okay. What do y'all think was the most popular item? The one that we sold the most of. Do you think it was a boho insert? Do you think it was the Grinchmas vibes? What do you think it was? And then I'll go show y'all what we've been doing, and then I'll come back and show y'all some more. You want all of it? I know. I need to take pictures and post these. Hello, Zoe. Love the bear. I know. Didn't he do a good job? Y'all, he's really trying. He already has his first dibs Friday ready to go. It's not ready. He has to paint it, but he already knows what he's doing. Do I have any idea what I'm doing yet? No. I have no clue. The Grinch. You think the Grinch was the most popular? All right, let me show y'all what we've been doing. So, I gotta be careful what I show y'all because we got mystery box items out. And all of the mystery boxes are gonna be shipping on Friday. So, let me show y'all. So, I gotta be careful. Right here is where my computer and desk and where I worked and created all the files from to go straight to here. Okay? Now, I gotta be careful because those are some mystery box items right there. So I had my computer in here and I would do everything out of this room. We struggled because this table was kind of not our catch-all, but where we would put cutouts that need to be packed over on here. And we just were running out of room. We were running out we were just running out of room. And it was really hard to have 2, maybe 3 people working in this room all at the same time. Okay, so that's where my table was, where my desk and everything. I've always had this packing table here. Then I have my laser, right? And then I have all of this that has different packing supplies, my shipping, where I ship everything out of, and then we have the box room. Okay, so we had to move my desk with my computer. Absolutely, Mandy. He definitely has a different style, and y'all seem to really love it, and he's really enjoying the whole process. So we had to move my computer out. You might see Boone. And we had to move it out into the entryway of my house. Now, that wasn't ideal, but no sound. Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't know if they can hear me. Can you turn on the sound? Is fine. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. So we had to move my desk out into the entryway of my house because we were just on top of each other in there when we had me and Thomas, or me and Shelly, or sometimes all three of us working in that tiny room. The laser does take up a big part of it, right? So we had to move my desk out here, which is not something I wanted to do, just because who wants to have their desk in the entryway? But we don't have really anybody who comes over other than Thomas, and then maybe my parents and Haley and Shelly, right? So we put my desk here with my computer and all my setup, right? We're going to have a packing shelves. My printer and everything is going to go here. There's some more mystery box items right there that we're going to put and rearrange on here so we can get some boxes that sit in there out of the way once they're ready to ship. This little area is a working area. We've had to move a bunch of stuff around. But now I'll be out here working, which will be nice. So then when I'm working, when I need to like create and build files, I can be out here in the living room with Thomas. So we moved that around. Then, I don't know if have I showed you my inventory room? My inventory room is still a disaster, but Thomas is determined to get this organized for me so that way we can put another laser in this room. Because y'all, I need a second laser. Y'all are keeping a girl busy, and I'm working as fast as I can, but a second machine is absolutely needed. So this is the inventory room. So this is where I store all of like my chalk stuff, and I have a ton of it. So we're gonna be doing some chalk sales here soon, probably on Thrifty Thursday. I have a ton of surfaces and I have a ton of transfers. Now it is a giant mess because we are in the middle of moving stuff, but the plan is to move all of these shelves, like maybe like an L, but like little rows here along this back wall, and then the new laser will go right here. And then I have all my whole rack of transfers and stuff like that. So that is the inventory room. So we will have a ton of probably chalk sales or lots of stuff in Thrifty Thursday that are chalk items because they gotta go. They're not doing me any good here, right? So let's go back to the laser room, and which is really nice that my table, that's kind of what we've done so far. It was kind of a slow process, and then we just had to switch everything over in one day. That way nothing stopped in like production wise. So it's really nice that my table is now at my office desk, and computer that I work from mainly is out there. That way I can, there's a bug on the wall. Hold on. That way I can sit out there because in this room, in this room it gets really hot because of there's a fan on my laser that pulls out all of the air to remove the smoke, right? And so it gets really hot in this room. So that'll be nice to be out there. Okay. What else? Oh, so then I have to have hi Dawn, I have to have a computer for my laser to run off of. And I didn't want to have a long cord going through the whole wall and all of that. So we actually used my old computer. I'll show you all real quick. We actually use my old computer right here, then this will run off all the cuts to the machine. I can't show y'all what's on the machine because it's mystery box stuff. It does have to be vented. So like right out here, it's vented out the window. So I have a little window unit that sits flush in the window, and that's where the smoke comes out of. So it does have to be vented. Oh Lord, I hope I didn't show y'all something that you weren't supposed to see. Yeah, it's right outside, so all the smoke goes outside, which is great. So I don't really have any issue in the house. It just gets hot because there's an air compressor that pulls out the air, because you have to have an airflow to prevent a fire from happening. Okay, so let's go back to the live sale. If y'all have questions about anything that I showed y'all, let me know. But that's what we've been working on. We've been cutting all day, we've been packaging, shipping, but while doing all of that. And so luckily, Thomas and Shelly have been rock stars in doing a lot of the moving while I do a lot of the working. And they come in and out and help me work and get stuff off the laser, get it packaged up so I can ship it. So, okay. Do y'all have any questions about what I did? It looks like I haven't done much, but y'all, that front room was always a catch-all. So it would be a catch-all for all the packages going out, all the packages coming in, all the packages going out, things that I ordered that I don't have a place for yet. So it just became a catch-all, and it became very cluttered in there. And so we're finally gonna clear it all out. I have a box of finished items in the corner that has been sitting there for probably, since I moved into this house 2 years ago, that has a ton of like fall and Halloween finished items. So we're gonna pull that out and have some of those in our Whatnot sale. Speaking of, Whatnot sale was supposed to be this Friday. Y'all requested it to be moved since it's Labor Day weekend. We didn't realize it was Labor Day weekend when we scheduled it. So we're gonna do our Whatnot sale on Friday, September 12th. Which I'll change the date on the Whatnot sale in the app, but then you'll start seeing me post about it next week. So just so y'all know, September 12th, mark your calendars. Whatnot sale is happening, and it's going to be a ton of finished items. I don't know, and you'll have to wait and see what Chalk wants you to do. A lot of times they'll just replace it and you don't have to send it back. You'll just have to wait and see what they say. Okay. Well, let's see. Just checking comments. Okay, so let's go back to the live sale. So some of y'all, we voted which one was the most favorite. Not the most favorite, the most, oh, absolutely, Victoria. This is something I've needed to do. I've probably needed to do this reset up for at least 4 months. And finally he was like, you have to do it, Alex. Like we have to have a better working flow so that way we can get things cut, packed up, shipped out in a more, I guess, systematic way, so it's been very nice to have his help. Okay, so going back to it, the live sales. So some of y'all said the Grinch, some of y'all said the boho. We're kind of guessing which one was the most popular item from the live sale. And I will tell y'all, let's see. Ooh, let's see. I'm looking. By far, it was this one. Yes, September 12th will be the Whatnot sale. So hopefully everybody can make it there. I know Fridays aren't exactly ideal, but that's the best day for us. So by far, this one was the most popular. Grinchmas Vibes. I painted this one. I really kind of wish I would have added some white splatter or like silver splatter to the background, but I really, really liked this. So this is a 10.5-inch round. It will come with a door hanger attachment. But this one was by far the favorite. I know it's backwards, but it is what it is. So go grab this one. This one will only be available during the live sale window. So you have to grab this week. But we sold quite a few of these, and you can pick the size. So the great thing is they all start off, like my base price, I guess you could say, is like 10.5 inches. But you could go as small as 8 inches or as high as, I think, 18 or 20 inches. You get to pick the size. So the starting price for a 10.5 inch was $18. and you just add $1 or subtract $1 for every inch. So I love this one. What do y'all think? This one was actually, I thought when I cut it and I pulled it off the machine, it was gonna be really difficult to paint, but it was actually very easy. Very, very easy to paint. So that one was number 23. And you get to pick the size. Like Miss Tammy Roofer got a 16-inch. Miss Mary got a 12-inch. Lisa got a 14-inch. So you can pick the different sizes. And lots of y'all just got the 10.5 inches. Something else that was really popular, I know this is gonna not be a great example because it's in a bag, but the scarecrow faces. So there's a set of 6 scarecrow faces in here. So you get 6 different smiles, 6 different eyes, and 6 different noses. I'll just show you the smiles, but all the eyes are different. I think all the noses are different. All the smiles are different. So there's 6 sets of these. So you have this one. I don't know if my comments are working any longer. Hold on. Let me pull up my live real quick. Sometimes when I go live from my phone now, I don't see comments all the time. Okay, so we have this smile. Then we have this one. And then this one. This one. So that's number 4. Number 5, I love that one. And then we have that one. So you get 6 different smiles, 6 different eyes, 6 different noses. That one was super popular too. But was there anything from the live sale that y'all wanted to see up close and personal before I hopped off? So if you haven't shopped the live sale and you want to, right down in the pinned comment, there is the link. You just click on the pinned comment, click on the link, and it'll take you directly to the live. You watch the live, you comment your order, and then I will send you an invoice. What was I gonna say? Oh, you have until Friday to shop, and then all invoices need to be paid Sunday morning when I start to. Oh my gosh, sorry, Maria. I see your message. I lost my train of thought. And then all invoices need to be paid Sunday morning. If they're not paid Sunday morning, they'll be canceled. Now, I will also tell you there's not going to be a live sale this weekend. There's going to be a website sale this weekend. There might be some free gifts. There might be some new items. There might be some buy one, get one frees. You never know. It might be a different sale each day. So just keep that in mind. That's going to happen this weekend. So if you've had your eyes on something that I've done recently that you did get to grab while it was on sale, this weekend is going to be your chance. I don't do website sales very often. So that'll be in lieu of a live sale. That way, because, you know, no, you're fine, Maria. Because that way it's Labor Day weekend and everybody's busy and has their own things going on. So the sale will probably run from Friday to Monday. Monica, they were supposed to go out today, but we've hit a couple of snags, and so they're going to go out on Friday. They're going to go out on Friday. We are almost done cutting them. So I apologize that they're a little bit delayed. We figured that was better than to ship out some of them because I told you I'd ship them all out at the same time. So they're going to go out on Friday, guaranteed. Okay. If y'all don't have any other questions for me, I'm going to hop off. But that's a little bit of what we've been working on behind the scenes while cutting mystery boxes, cutting orders, all of that. So if y'all don't have any questions, that's it. If you have questions about the live sale, you can live sale or the website sale, whatever it is, whatever y'all want to ask, I'll stay on for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna get back to cutting and packaging and shipping and all the things. So, and go grab your skellies. You're welcome, Monica. It was the delay is my fault. So I apologize for that. Those are the skellies. Those are in the live sale. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I will be live tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing something with a scarecrow. Another scarecrow. Because y'all love them. And I have a lot of fun crafting with them. So that will be tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure that you're part of my broadcast channel. Let me share that for y'all in the comments for you. If you're not part of my channel, make sure that you join. That way you get a message tomorrow morning when I go live so you don't miss it. And remember, the cutout that I use every night, if I use a cutout, it will be 25% off until midnight that night, okay? So this is a cutout that you're not going to miss tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I've had my eye on it for probably about 2 weeks now. So just let me know, Miss Cheryl. You can always add to it. Patricia, let me look. Did I order the skelly? Let me look. Yes, Miss Patricia, you did order the skeletons. You sure did. All right, y'all. If you have questions, you can send me a message. I do have some emails I need to catch up on. So if you email me, I will get back to you tonight. Invoices will get sent out. All of that good stuff, okay? All right, y'all. Have a great day. I know, Shanna, I'm so excited for these boxes. They're gonna be so good. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I switched something in the box last minute. And I'm really kind of sad that I did that because I really want to craft it on a live because it is adorable. I switched it last minute because I saw it and I was like, nope, we're doing that. So mystery box people will get that cut out. I'm just so excited for it. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go keep cutting. I'm going to eat some dinner. I'm going to work on emails and invoices and all that good stuff. As always, if you have a question, you're more than welcome to send me a message. If for some reason I don't respond to you within like 24 hours, I'm not ignoring you. So a lot of times it gets missed in the slew of messages or people commenting keywords, or if you comment a keyword, I miss a message. So please don't take that as me ignoring you. Just simply send it again and I'll get back to you, okay? All right, y'all, have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m. Bye, y'all.